Hey there, and welcome to episode 21 of the Tyrannosaurus Anton blog. Of course, I am Tyrannosaurus Anton. Now, I know that this update is a weekend behind, but sometimes real life happens, and I get distracted, so sorry about that. But anyway, moving on. This week, I absolutely have to talk about Borderlands. This is one of my favorite games of all time. And why? Well, Borderlands was just one of those games that seemed to have done absolutely everything right. In case you've never played this game before, it's about 4 different characters on a desolate kind of planet called Pandora, and they're looking for something called the Vault. Now, the Vault may just be an urban legend, but the stories of the riches of this game are enough to entice you to go looking for it. So the game is a mix of first-person shooter action as well as RPG elements. But all that aside, the game is mostly just fun. It also has split-screen co-op, which is so great these days when so many developers focus all their time and energy on online multiplayer. Don't get me wrong, I like online multiplayer. However, I do think it's way more fun to sit down on the couch next to your buddy and take on the boss. So, thing I like most about this game was the setting. It was absolutely immersive. The story was good, but it was critiqued as not being fully fleshed out. But that's precisely why I like it, because the player can use their imagination to kind of fill in the blanks, you know? I think that in a game like Borderlands, the setting was way more important than the story. Now, the reason that I'm talking about this game this week is because it has been known for a little while now. There was a trademark registered for Borderlands 2, but last week it was officially announced. Which is really cool. In the latest Game Informer magazine, there is an 8-page sort of preview on the game. They talk about, the story and how they're going to be shedding more light on the 4 characters from the first game. And I'm not entirely sure that I'm cool with that. Because, like I said, I prefer being able to draw my own conclusions about the story. The setting of the game was so good that I don't think they need to fully flesh out the story. Being able to use your imagination to fill in the blanks, like why the characters are there, making up your own sort of story, I think is way more important in a game like Borderlands. But that's just my personal opinion. Borderlands 2 looks like it's going to be really cool. They've also announced there's a new class called the Gunzerker, whose action ability will be able to dual wield, and Gearbox is saying that it's possible to dual wield any 2 weapons. So yes, dual wielding 2 rocket launchers, that will happen. So that's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, moving on, continuing what I've been doing the past few weeks, going through my collection. We're on F this week, so I need to mention this band Foxfire Forest. Now, Foxfire Forest is a Canadian band from Toronto, kind of pop rock, sort of indie feel to them. They're absolutely fantastic. Everybody I've ever shown this album to has absolutely loved it. No one has ever really had anything bad to say about it. Now, I don't know if Foxfire Forest is actually still around. If you can find the CD, kicking around in Toronto at some used CD shops, I definitely recommend picking it up. It is awesome. If the band is still around, go see them play. They are fantastic live. I had the chance to see them live, and I absolutely loved it. That's really all I have for this week. Oh wait, no, I don't. I have to talk about the last episode of Adventure Time called The Monster, which was all about Lumpy Space Princess, and it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. LSP is hilarious. I love how honest she is. But I do find that Too Young so far has been the best episode of the season. Seriously, the Earl of Lemongrab was way too funny. I am running around all the time yelling 1 million years dungeon. I can't stop myself. Anyway, looking forward to the next episode. That will be Monday at 8, 7 Central on Cartoon Network, of course, for all you American viewers, and for Canadian viewers, well, you'll wait for it to show up elsewhere. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Hope you all have a good one. Next week I will be back talking about El Shaddai, so look forward to that. Bye now.